welcome back to my channel. This is Hadidi Makeovers. Welcome back. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So for today we are going to be tying a very, let's say a simple casual turban. So let's get started. So starting off, I'm going to be holding my hands off like this. I folded the raw silk in a triangular shape, as you can see at first. Then I am placing that on her head and measuring a 70-30 part turban. As you can see, I'm using my index finger and my thumb to make a pleat. So I'll be pleating that down. I'll be asking her to hold the other side so that I can arrange the pleats accordingly. We don't want our pleat to look all not pretty. We like a perfect pleat. So and the idea behind tying a turban is once your turban is perfect, once your pleat is perfect, then you can do whatever it is you want to do at the top of the turban. Just be creative. So guys, as you can see, I already pleated the other part of the turban, like the 30 part of the raw silk. Now I'm pleating the longer part of the raw silk. Then I'm going to be asking her to press that down. After pressing it down, she'll be turning back around. The reason why we are wearing this, we don't have a ponytail, so I'm going to be covering that. I'm putting on the cap. I asked her to put on the cap so the head is going to look a little bit puffy at the back. So I'll be taking the longer hand under the shorter hand. That's the shorter hand on top of the longer hand. Then I'll be twisting the longer hand, making sure I put back, like I'm going to be twisting all the imperfections inside the turban, and then I'll be bringing the other shorter hand up and tying it inside and tying it together with the longer hand rather. Then can you see that I'll just be twisting that in and making sure it's tight. I want it to be very tight and a little bit more firm. And also I'll be using my office pin to secure that. Can you see? Then the remaining part of the longer hand, you can also leave your turban like this. Just make sure you just do something with the other longer hand. Can you see? Now the 70 part, the remaining 70 part, I'm going to be making a ruffle on the side with basically, you know the idea behind making a ruffle. You just squeeze it and then pin it, squeeze and then pin it down. That's the idea, guys. So guys, who loves her makeup? Her makeup was beautifully done by my assistant at Ash Cube House of Glow. I'm going to be leaving her handle down below. You go follow her on Instagram and please don't forget to patronize her. Yeah, that makeup was done by my assistant. I'm super proud of her. So you want to make sure your turban, your ruffles is very well pinned down. Like, is that the correct English? I don't know, but yeah, you want to make sure your raw silk, the ruffle you're making is very firm. Like the pin, you've already secured it very well. You don't want it to fall down when she's dancing or doing any other activity like that. So I'm going to be using a 1 yard net material. I'll be going over that just to make it a little bit more fancy. You can leave it the way it is, but to make it a little bit more fancy, making it a little bit more elegant, I'm going to be using a black net material to hold that down. I'm not going to be covering I wanted to cover it before, but after looking at the twist, it's going to like the net is going to cover the perfect twist we made there. So I'm just going to be holding the net from the back of her head and then tying that down. I'm not going to be making it very tight. So yeah, you have to be careful when you're doing this. The material is slippery and you want to make sure you hold it down with your pin. And that's what I'll be doing now. I'll be securing every part of the turban with my office pin. So I'm just basically creating ruffles with the net. Yeah guys, so I'll be asking her to turn around so that I can secure the net with the head tie like this, with the raw silk rather, so it stays firm without slipping off. Yeah, so we are done with the head tie. I'll be asking her to turn around since you guys have been complaining I don't show the back of my head tie, and here it is guys. The way I tie the frontal part of the head tie, I make sure, and also that is the idea, you want the back and the front of your turban to look very beautiful. Do you guys like this beautiful turban? If you do, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, and also comment. This is Hadidi Makeovers once again. I love you guys so much. Let's get to 5k guys. Bye.